Travis Wayne Gazelle. So, on episode 2 of season 3 of In Plain Sight, Marshall refers to a Freudian, which is an outright wrong lie. He indicated that Freud said that sarcasm is actually revealing your own self, what you want. And no, Freud, dumbass, you need to refer to the Jews who wrote the Gospels about the beam and the mote. Sarcasm, if it is a false accusation, yes, it is revealing the person who is sarcastic. But not if it's true. If it's true, the sarcasm is a criticism. Criticisms are not automatically wrong. If they're actual true criticisms using logically sound arguments, then no, they are legitimate sarcasm. Like The Simpsons. It's so funny because it's true. So don't have a cow, man. And so, as I'm besties with James and Jasmine, I'm concerned when I don't hear from them. And so, after Jasmine reached out to me after the Thanksgiving attack, I hadn't heard from her, even James, and that concerns me. I worry about them. I'm unable to reach out to them if they don't pick up. And so I have no idea what's going on in their lives. I mean, yeah, they have lives, they work, and have to deal with a brand new Mormon neighbor. And so I'm worried he's going to murder them in the middle of the night. Or the deer out there, murderous killer deer, that coordinate an attack on James and Jasmine. So these kind of things worry me. And so I was checking on, there we go, on the Kentucky News, WLKY is the YouTube channel, and I'm just scanning over, seeing if I can see anything about James and Jasmine in the news. And let me go over some of what's going on in Kentucky the last several days. Louisville super chef indicted on 6 charges after alleged assault. Nearly a year after DOJ report on LMPD negotiations begin on consent decree. Man in critical condition after flight in Newburgh. Police say bill to address student discipline on Kentucky school buses passes out of Congress or the House. Oh, out of the committee. Okay. Popular Kentucky Derby Museum exhibit undergoing $1 million renovation. LMPD, man found shot to death inside Taylor Berry home. Beautiful Wednesday, rain chances Thursday. Police, man sprays chemical mix inside Breckinridge County Court. Dear God. Man arrested in Portland neighborhood after fleeing on a tractor. Male, oh man, this brand new camera freezes on me. And so you don't get movement, you just hear me. It pisses me off. Brand new, come on. Male rallies past DeSales, or do you say DeSales? With second half surge. Atherton finishes regular season with 11 straight win. LMPD man shot in stomach in Park Hill neighborhood. JSPS student who was gifted pajamas by bus driver going on a shopping spree. That's great. Teach him how to go shopping as a little kid. Changes coming to Tour de Lille in 2024. Putt Shack to open at Oxmoor Center in Louisville. Ford and UAW Local 862 reached tentative agreement to avoid strike at Kentucky truck plant for Ford. Ethan the dog and his owner support legislation on penalties for animal cruelty. Fraser Museum Civil War Monument. That Confederate. More on, there's a whole bunch on Fraser Museum. And Ethan the dog again. LMPD, woman found stabbed to death in Fern Creek apartment. Unfortunately, I know Jasmine doesn't live there. Mormon fled the scene. Man arrested in crash that killed 40-year-old wife of LMPD sergeant. Oh dear God. Louisville teacher accused of using student photos to create child porn gets indicted. Oh. Kentucky congressman calls for release of American detained by the Taliban. Oh, great. Everybody's holding America hostage. Even America. Medicaid fraud, investigating bank records from New Chapel EMS. Oh, dear God. During James Knowles' tenure. West Louisville nurse practitioner working to curb health equality issues. Yeah, black women are kind of screwed over in America. Initiative launched to celebrate recognized Louisville youth overcoming challenges. Oh dear God. Get them away from psychologists. That will help them overcome challenges. Community helping residents displaced after apartment fire near Nulu. Utica police say they've determined person of interest after dog shot and another poisoned. Oh, leave doggies alone. Indiana. So they're stretching beyond the borders. Indiana lawmakers working on bill to lift nearly 40-year ban on happy hour. So it's a mockery piece of Indiana. We don't have that problem in Kentucky. Surveillance video captures dog getting shot in Utica. Oh. Attorneys make final motions ahead of Louisville Metro Councilman Anthony Piagentini trial. Who did he rape? 75-year-old woman hospitalized after crashing car into southern Indiana. So I know that's not Jasmine. She admits and confesses that she's 28. It's like, can't be her, right, Jasmine? You're not 75. You're not trying to trick me. LMPD officer Nick Wilt making more progress, walking with sperm. A split semi. Was that a Freudian? Independently amid recovery. Louisville falls flat as Notre Dame cruises to win. With multiple accents rolled into one. Showers and a few storms likely Thursday. Ford battery plant construction site in Hardin County evacuated after bomb. Threat found in Porta Potty. There's some number 2 jokes in that. LMPD, woman found stabbed to death in Fern Creek apartment. So they're repeating the old one, so it's not Jasmine. Black veterans honored for their service during breakfast. You made them serve breakfast, and so you're honoring them for that? At least the Mormon Church claims they've not been racist since 1978. Do you not have somebody edit these titles? How to make alcohol. Oh dear God. Downtown Louisville church helps feed dozens of people in need. That's it? Just dozens? Well, you're doing more than the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Oh my God. Arrest warrant issued for driver in I-65 crash that killed Jefferson man. Man dead after crashing into tree in California neighborhood. Sorry, California and Kentucky? There's a Cuban community in Louisville. Ordinary Angels. Olympic champ Gabby Douglas pulls out of Louisville meet after testing positive for COVID. She's in a superhero outfit too, I notice. That's cool. Let's see if we can find more about Gabby Davis. Or Douglas. Why that song just came to my head, I don't know. It's from the old Bugs Bunny cartoon shows. The old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. Actually, it's The Simpsons. The old man who's begging does the song and dance. As he's naked. Oh, yep, there's her super suit. full image of the supersuit, but it looks redder than the mauve version. No, it is a different suit. Interesting. Barely, sort of, maybe not. Photographers are screwing up the coloring. And women, when somebody's taking your picture, pull your hands away from the crotch. You're screwing up the picture. Interesting. Gavin Perkins ruled incompetent. Really need to get rid of psychologists. They all suck. And I blame Freud. Even though that was over 100 years ago. To stand trial for a third time. You can't get him convicted, and so the third time they're now claiming he's incompetent. Dear God, let him go if you can't get him convicted. You've already destroyed his life by locking him up in jail. Indiana families fear Medicaid program changes will hurt disabled children. How is she disabled? She's got a cute little leopard skin onesie and some makeshift bunny ears on her head. Mothers. It's even worse when you see a single woman who does this to their dog. Right, Jasmine? I have not seen Jasmine do that. She's shown me a video clip of how her dogs are dressed, or shall we say naked. She lets them run around the house naked. Oh dear God. And so Fern Creek residents are having to buy security because the cops are failing to do their job, and the government's failing to regulate business and the government so that there won't be crime. And so now we, the people, have to pay more money to do what the government and the police have failed to do. Jamie Knoll used public money to buy new appliances. Oops. For Jeffersonville home. It's a very big, nice home. I'm also into architectural design, and that looks fun. Bill that relaxes Kentucky child labor laws. Kentucky! Past the house. And then Gabby again with a guy instead of Gabby. Aerials of apartments near Nulu being demolished. LMPD 2 shot in Shawnee, at least 4 people handcuffed during SWAT standoff. Nationwide search underway as president and CEO of Ali Center takes on a new role in DC. Oops. And Madonna, Like a Virgin, on vinyl at 1020 Brewing and Fleur de Flis partnering for a vinyl record show this weekend. Which, that was yesterday. So you're a little late on that. Spin record shows the details of Fleur de Lis. Did several of those. Bond for Floyd County man charged in deadly I-15 crash set at $100K. JCPS chess team have a chance to make it to nationals. Yeah, in case you're not catching on, Jasmine did finally respond. That's the end of the story. She's safe. I'm just going over Kentucky because normally I go over Utah news, and so, oh no, what's going on in the rest of the nation? Nobody even cares about the Utah news. You know, we had that Mormon mother who's now been sentenced. There's an SRO shortage in high schools with a rise in teen suicides. Oh, leave the girls alone, psychos. We need to get rid of psychos. They're teaching bullies how to bully other kids. When they get sent to the psycho office for their behavioral problems. Former police chief in Nelson County indicted on 3 charges. This Louisville fish fry is using biodegradable plates, utensils in an effort to go green. So you can eat them? Lanesville girls basketball eyes second straight state championship. Bourbon Capital District in Bardstown. New surveillance cameras helping curb crime in Louisville parks. No, you're pushing it underground. God, police are just so dumb, and they think you're fooled by it when you are still victims. Louisville mayor presents key to the city to Grammy Award-winning DJ orchestra. First shipment of, I thought it was going to be for you, Jasmine, the new champion DJ. First shipment of 2024 Kentucky Derby Festival Pegasus pins arrive. And there's the Jeffersonville man arrested. And wine, women, and shoes. And the polar plunge. They're not even showing the polar plunge. Come on, that's what the polar plunge is all about, is showing the people going into the water. Man shot, killed in Russell neighborhood. And then Justice Fest for students, making them feel like they're figuring things out. No. You're being taught how to keep the status quo when you go into the business. There will be no rebels thinking they know better. That was funny on In Plain Sight, season 2, or episode 2 in season 3. Yeah, got that government woman coming in telling them how to run their business. And so in the end, she's now gonna watch Mary and how she does the job. ISP investigating after police shooting in Clark County. Man arrested in connection to Campbellsville University student death. 1 year later, family still searching for James and Jasmine after Mormon neighbor had their blood smeared all over his house. So yeah, I can't find anything. And so yeah, sure enough, 20 minutes before starting this video, Jasmine had popped her head out to say, hey, she likes the one on the far right. Did I get rid of that in the transfers? It would be in this file. It would be the Jasmine one. Nope, there it is. Yeah, it's, you know, mauve red. So I can understand, and it's sort of like a cape thing without the cape. It's more the cape down the front. But yeah, you know, the blue one matches the red one on the far left. It's just a different color. But yeah, my favorite is the pink leotards. But yeah, I can see why Jasmine likes the one on the far right, showing the cleavage. I can agree to that. And so yeah, they've had a bad and rough 3 days. So I knew there was something wrong. And so she's asking how I'm doing. Yeah, got a lot of videos to catch up on. I was given another death threat this morning. I just barely get my laptop back from the cyber terrorist attack. And now, getting threatened by Mormons again. They all want me to shut up, leave the church alone. So what if we're white supremacist anti-Semites? Leave us alone. And so, yeah, she's making some promises that I hope she keeps. I hope she keeps them very soon. Because of the failure, there was some stuff that you sent me, Jasmine, that I had to go back to the emails to re-get them. The DJ Jazzies. Oh my God. Those are precious. I was devastated with that loss. So it's great to have Jasmine back. And hopefully when she gets situated, she'll start making a whole bunch of more comments. But all hell's breaking out in Kentucky.